there's somebody that wants to donate something, if you can give me their number, we're gonna sit down with some people. We're working on it right now. We don't do consignment kind of things, but if there's somebody out there that has something that pertains to the city or something that we could sell, that we can get that information, we can sit down and talk with them. I can't really say anymore because we have our committee working on it right now. But yeah, if you have something or know someone, just get me the information and we'll contact the person. Thank you.
Ma'am, please come forward.
Hey, everybody. My name is Rhonda Tharp, and I'm here by special divine parents. And if you don't know what that means, look up David Lester Strait on our live. Okay, so I am here to demand sidewalks, continuous sidewalks, okay, for everybody, pedestrians to go, to get around in Taylor. We have chopped up, sporadic sidewalks, and that's, and it's been years like this, and I'm finally here. Let me tell you, like, coming, like, I ride a bicycle, and, boy, it makes me mad because, there's no sidewalk, between, like, Goddard to like, the library, and there's a man on a tricycle, he's riding, okay, and it's pouring rain, and it's dark, because there's no street lights, there's no sidewalk, and so there was a big white pickup truck, and he's really blaring his horn at this guy, and like, I didn't know I was behind the guy, and it's like, so I follow the man with my hazards on, because he's obviously going to get ran over, it's all dark, and so he lives like, beyond Loop Road, and then, okay, so then, there was another instance at,
If I could, and I won't count this against your time, I won't count this against your time, but I believe the first section you're talking about is along Party.
okay, are you talking about time with me?
No, I'm talking about the section
Okay.
that I believe that you have a concern on, which is on Party.
Between
Between Goddard and the library, correct?
That's right.
On the east side, because
Okay.
that has come up in the council meetings many, many times. We don't own the right of way on that side. When it was a country road, going back to the start of the city of Taylor, actually the Party family is what that's named after. When the city expanded that road, or township, city, that east lane is actually on the easement for Party. So the way to go to the park is on the west side, down the sidewalk, cross it Brest, and then you can continue. But you can tell by the slope of the properties there and the old farmhouses, there is no, without taking those individuals' front yards,
Right.
And going into their legal property, there's no legal means of putting a sidewalk on the east side. That's why you've got this kind of,
Jagged, like separated sidewalks, like, yeah.
Well, and there is a means to get from Goddard all the way to North Line, and that's why we've got the crosswalk. So with that it's come up many, many times. The only other means to have pedestrian in that area probably would be to take it down to 3 lanes and have dedicated bike lanes.
Yep, do it. I demand it, please. Do it for pedestrians, okay? It doesn't have to be as large as that Brest Road or that Superior Road. It doesn't have to be, just give us a little bit, okay? Like, and there's a guy like walking in a walker, okay, he can go 6 miles an hour because I clocked him on my bicycle, and he's like all dark, okay? He was like coming after the Taylor fireworks and stuff, okay? So he was in his walker, okay, and he's walking in the road, and like I followed him because it's all dark. I'm lit up like a Christmas tree, and I've got a headlight that's better than car lights, and it's just amazing. And he lives beyond the Wicker Road, and I followed him to make sure he was safe. And it's just things have got to change. There's time for change, and someone better look into it. And I would like to meet with somebody to discuss other changes because you know what, Wicker Road both ways. We need sidewalks and pedestrian paths, okay? And Beach Daily, we could really use that in Inkster and Middle Belt. I bicycles need to be in the road. Did you know that? It's part of how to bicycle in Michigan, it's like the handbook. You have to bike in the roads. So anyway, another thing I'd like to discuss is putting safe pedestrian bridges in. Okay, Eureka Road, we could use something, let's see, from, like in front of Meyer, there's that Wendy's, and the sidewalk comes to a complete stop, there's that creek or something, you can't go back, you have to go in the street, okay, that's easy. Busy thing, we need, like, what, like shared lane with bicycles, we need shared lane, with pedestrians, and, yeah, we could use like a pedestrian, a safe pedestrian, enclosed, whatever, and, like make it a couple of them. There's one at this road where little kids are leaving St. Pascal or St. Alfred School, and they're trying to cross the telegraph, and it's like, someone's gonna get hit, you know, and, yeah, and that, Ecorse Road, that's like, have you ever been on Ecorse Road?
If I could ask you, please wrap up your comments. I appreciate your concern, but the city has, over at least the last 20 years, been going through and doing sidewalks. Certainly comes down to money and ability, as well as having the right way to do
Still
it.
funds due because 1.3 whatever million dollars was spent on those blue things, that's blue structures that the previous mayor had. I mean, does it really make sense? We need sidewalks, okay? And, yeah, if you can like hook me up with somebody, I'd love to speak with them and tell them our areas of concern, the Taylor Brick Group. That'd be really appreciated.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so can you give me a name where I can?
Mayor, right there. Mr. Chairman, I'll talk to you after the meeting.
Okay, I'd love to talk to you too. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I do want to note that we did, I wasn't here, but they put the sidewalks on Telegraph, which was really nice, because for so many years,
Yeah.
being on council, people would come before us and say, we don't really need that, and that did get done, and that looks really nice.
It looks really nice, that's right. And you know what?
I happen to be related to the woman that secured those funds.
Yeah,
So that
that's
was
really nice.
done through
That's
the state
right.
of Michigan.
And you know what? You know what? When you're on that sidewalk, and 94 cuts through, it would be nice if pedestrians could hit a button and say, when flashing, prepare to stop, you know, because, you know, we've got pedestrians, you know, crossing. That'd be really nice and safe.
I understand, ma'am, I understand the concerns.
Yeah, my name is Rhonda Tharp.
Rhonda.
That's right.
Mrs. Tharp, do appreciate it.
All right, thanks. And, you know, I may be back. Because you know what? I'm partially blind now. I'm going through some issues, I'm partially blind, so I'm going to have to rely on those paths.
Is there any other open business?
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm going to try to be really quick. Scott Cosner, 24544 Ames Highway. I happen to live right in front of Atlas Park. We've been having issues with people parking overnight in the park. All I want is just a couple signs posted saying, no parking after dark, police enforced. I'd like to have a little bit more police enforcement on Ames around the park area. I see people racing up and down Ames, and I've got dozens of kids playing in the park, crossing the street all the time.
If I could, because I'm making eye contact with our new deputy police chief, you turn right around. I can tell if you could please take a moment and speak with our new deputy chief, and we can see what we can do to increase the patrols and ensure if there are people that are